Liberal MP Chahal urges Trudeau to stop needless reflection and resign, accusing cabal around Trudeau of a reckless strategy of mutual political destruction. Welcome to Canadian Daily News. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming gists. In a letter to the Liberal Party president, Alberta Liberal MP George Chahal calls for an urgent leadership election to name a new leader. Alberta Liberal MP George Chahal has sent a letter to his 152 caucus colleagues urging Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to resign immediately, and a second letter to the party president, calling for leadership planning to begin. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau no longer has the support of caucus, and to maintain some dignity, he should immediately tender his resignation, wrote Chahal, Calgary-Skyview, Alta, in a letter sent out this morning to all Liberal MPs and obtained by the Hill Times. Caucus, working with the Liberal Party of Canada board, should start the immediate process of scheduling an expedited leadership process, which is transparent and democratic. It is an opportunity to create new energy, introduce new ideas, and test potential candidates, said Chahal, first elected in 2021, and one of only 2 MPs to represent the party in Alberta. Chahal was not immediately available for an interview regarding these letters by publishing deadline. In the first letter to all Liberal MPs, he said that the party is running out of time and criticized Trudeau, Papineau, Quebec, for engaging in needless reflection about his future plans. This appears to be a reference to a party in its 4th year in government, facing renewed threats from opposition leaders to defeat the minority government when the House returns back for its winter sitting in late January. Meanwhile, more than 50 Liberal caucus members are publicly calling for Trudeau's resignation following Chrystia Freeland's, University Rosedale, Ontario, surprise resignation from cabinet as Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister on December 16. Trudeau met with his caucus the same day, announcing he would reflect on his future plans. During the meeting, a number of Liberal MPs urged him to step down. Since then, Trudeau has been consulting his senior political aides and trusted friends to decide whether to stay or leave. As of this morning, Trudeau has neither addressed the media on this subject, canceling all year-end interviews, nor shared his plans with the caucus. It's still unclear if and when he will make his plans public. In his letter, Chahal referenced several events where senior Liberals and MPs have repeatedly urged Trudeau to step down, amid increasing concern for the party's year-long plummet in the polls and successive defeats in 3 by-elections in traditionally safe or Liberal-held ridings: Toronto St. Paul's, Ontario, Verdun, Quebec, and Cloverdale-Langley City, BC, a swing district that had been held by the Liberals. In the BC by-election that took place earlier this month, the Liberals lost by a whopping 50% margin. Chahal also pointed out that over a year ago, Senator Percy Down, a Liberal stalwart, publicly called for Trudeau's resignation due to declining support for the party. Similarly, in February, Liberal MP Ken MacDonald pushed for a leadership review of Trudeau. In July, Chahal, along with 8 colleagues, sent a letter to National Liberal Caucus Chair Brenda Shanahan, Chateauguay, Laval, Quebec, requesting an in-person caucus meeting to address the loss in the Toronto St. Paul's by-election and discuss strategies to prevent further defeats. Shanahan declined the request, citing logistical reasons. In October, 24 Liberal MPs handed Trudeau a written demand for his resignation during a national caucus meeting on Parliament Hill. In his letter, Chahal described Freeland's resignation as a letter of no confidence. He said that whoever is providing advice to Trudeau about his future plans does not have the Liberal Party's best interest at heart. Any rational individual in a position of leadership would resign. Any group of individuals providing advice based on data and logic would reach the same conclusion, wrote Chahal. Unfortunately, a small cabal have decided to pursue a reckless strategy of mutual assured political destruction. It is clear the Liberal Party of Canada is not their priority. Chahal did not specify who he's referring to by what he calls a small cabal. He suggested that the Prime Minister should resign immediately, allowing the caucus to elect a new interim leader to govern for 60 to 75 days, during which the Liberal Party should organize a leadership election. We are a party of confederation. From Laurier to Trudeau, we have contributed to building this great country, said Chahal. The Liberal Party of Canada is not a movement beholden to any one individual. In a second letter to Liberal Party of Canada, LPC, President Sachin Mehra, Chahal said that he had reviewed the party's constitution and received legal counsel.